have finally set the live systems up for members only. Now, the people that are on the vertical live, you guys probably won't see as much as you could on the standard live on the membership. So if you want to become a member, it's as little as $6.99 a month. If you want to be part of the live sessions program, it's $9.99 a month. Live sessions program allows you to do live welding lessons with me twice a month, every month, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Fridays. It also gives you access to the live where the camera kind of follows me around. So you may not be able to see as much on this vertical live as you can on the horizontal. You can also ask me a lot more questions on this thing than you really can on other stuff. So today I am going to work on this tractor, and I'm going to go through some of the things that I need to do, such as steering, which is what I need the parts for, and I'll be explaining how I do this stuff, fabrication, and all that. So, with that being said, let's slide this over, and I'm going to make a mess of things very quickly. Because I don't have enough space. This is one of those things where I have to get it done, really more or less just to get it out here. Let's get this thing rolling here. Put this hoop in the right spot. I have to get the steering going, because if I can't steer this thing, well then it's kind of useless. And I've got more than enough parts that I should be able to do this. I just got to sit down and actually think about it. Whew. Arm, man. Thank you. Merry Christmas to you guys too. There we go. Hi. You guys want to become a member, you can get on the live that follows me around. You may not be able to see a whole heck of a lot from this camera, but with this camera, you'll be able to see a lot more. Oh. Do the best I can with what I got here. There we go. All right. So, this whole component of steering is going to be an interesting one, because I have a whole bunch of things here. Pretty confident that this camera lost me. There it is. Here you go. Look, I'm right here. So I have a bunch of these things here. Okay, kind of offset links for some roller chain, and I've got pins. I also have a bar. This is going to be kind of a not really a bar, and it's not really a rack and pinions. something kind of similar, kind of not. Let's see here. Hi. All right. This has got to come out. This is just not going to work. Not the way I wanted it to. So this is going to go. Okay. Although it may be useful. Not this. A half-inch bar. All this travel right here. So straight on that. I need to connect this to one of these somehow. One of these. It just so happens that it fits perfectly in there. Honestly, I'm thinking about just welding that sucker in there. I'll use that. Let's stick that in there. This pulley is where it's supposed to be here. Okay. This. Exactly as big or as beefy as I was hoping it would be, but it should work. Okay, let's rethink that. I gotta brainstorm a little bit. Because the one thing, I don't really have a plan for this. I just kind of, honestly, I just want to get this done so I can get out of my garage. I started this with a lot of enthusiasm, and my enthusiasm has been very quickly dying off. So, why did I get such thin ones? What the hell? Oh man, that's not what I wanted. Alright, well, this is what it is now. This one. Shit. It popped out on me. There we go. 10. Ooh. Ooh, that's tight. A little tighter than I thought it would be. Well. He's got like a rating on them or something, offset link. I don't know. I'm thinking. I'm thinking about just welding this to the end here. Probably what I'm gonna end up doing. Not gonna lie. Now there's a pitman arm right here. You guys may or may not be able to see it on this one. Let's see. Whoa. So there's a pitman arm right here. Okay. This pitman arm is going to connect to a little thing up here. I wish I had a remote. I really need to get a remote for this camera. Pitman arm up here, which I need to fix. But I need to figure out the problem from getting here to here and then those two to there. So, I think I am just going to weld that. I need to make sure I'm not hitting the... Oh, I need to make sure I'm not hitting a bunch of things here. I can't measure with that right now. To measure. So if I just attach that, and that goes there. Pretty confident that'll work. I just need to make sure that these chain links that I'm using, these heavy duty chain links that I'm using, will actually fit. Because the only problem I see now is getting this to fit. Just as I suspected, it don't fit. I need to get a bigger one. Well, yeah, I need to get a bigger one. But since this is what I got, this is what's going to just work. Which means some force is going to be applied. Interesting. Well, if I put it up here, and put it up there like that, that won't be so much of an issue. That will be. I get myself into more problems than what's worse sometimes. I should have gotten with the bigger links. This is driving me nuts already. Get up there. Because if I turn it all the way this way, this thing needs to be able to flex all the way back. And in order to do that, I've either got to be on the top, which is not going to happen, or the bottom. Well, shit, I could just roll a flat piece with some threads and a pin. I have a piece of flat plate that I can use. Yes, I do. I got a big old piece, but do I have my drill press? No, of course not. Why? Because it's at school. Alright, well, solve that problem later. 3/4 inch bar. Put my thoughts together here. 3/4 inch bar over top with a bolt. Just bolt it and pin it. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, I'm just going to commit to something and just make it work. Instead of brainstorming this for like a month at a time. Because what happens is, my brain goes into too much of a flurry state, and then next thing you know, I just don't. No. I just don't do it. So, I'm going to cut a piece of this that is roughly, where's my bar at? Cut a flat piece of bar here. Oh, hello. Hey, you follow me? This way. Hi, this way. Here we go. Sometimes I gotta catch up to you. Piece 3/4 inch bar. Yep, just hold that to the end. I'll cut a small piece here. I'll use these links for the to make my own tie rod. That'll actually make it a little simpler. Just a little bit. Not a lot. Would you stop looking that way and come here? I'm over here. Thank you. You guys want to become a member? Leave comments, ask questions. $6.99 a month will get you the interactive package, and then $10 a month gets you the live sessions package where you can learn to weld live with me. Meaning jump on live with me and we kind of interact with each other, not just like throw up a YouTube video and you figure it out yourself. You can weld that way, but the problem is that if you're doing something wrong and you can't figure it out, you have no way of somebody telling you what you're doing. So let's cut a piece. There you go. Alright. Yes, I know, it's not the straightest cut in the world, but I promise it'll be okay. Let's turn on this little flux cord arc welder here. I'm going to save my TIG. Save that one for the TIG welding. Stay tuned too, because probably this weekend or maybe Monday morning I'll probably start welding on that exhaust system again. That's going to happen sooner than later. And just that's how far behind I am with that. There we go. Where are we at? Well, that ain't gonna do it. And you know what? I was going flux core. Do a flux core, but I think because of penetration power, I am gonna stick weld it because it's what I'm more confident in. And that's just kind of what it's set up to do right now. So I'm just gonna go with it. Do some 60-13 since that's what I got open. I wanted that its upper limit. Stick this half-inch bar onto it. Pray. The good question is, I don't know where my drill's at. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Last question is, I don't know where my bar's at. Oh, there it is. Should I do that? Hold on here. Can I sacrifice that bar? Stay there. Can I use this still? It's all the way back there. Oh no, I can't use that. Go with the half-inch bar. Use bar stock. Stick it on the end here. Boop. And of course I'm going to take some space and we'll rock it back a little bit. Brain fart. To the other side, that's a wider cut. You know, more penne. Wait a second. What am I doing? I got a better idea. I'm gonna take this bar, put it in my bandsaw, and cut it in half so I have a flat spot. You'll see. This will make more sense. Once I do it. I'm gonna have to reorganize this garage a little bit. One, I gotta get a car in here. And two, hey, look over here. And two, I have to, I just gotta clean up a little bit. There we go. All right. So I can take that. And put that on the flat spot right there. And boom, I get more penetration, more contact patch, and all that fun stuff. It makes more sense, doesn't it? I thought it did. Watch your eyes, everybody. Or, well, hopefully I don't catch my sweatshirt on fire. That'll work pretty well, I think. We've got a bunch of 6013 rods that I'm using here. Now, if you're a part of a membership program, I would be doing a live video on how to do this fabrication in order to build your own tractor or go-kart thing with Bob. $10 a month, I can teach you how to weld like this. Right now, it's just generic stuff. Get a welder on the backside here. And we'll be in shape, I think. For sure. Another path around here. Look at that. 6013 is a really good, and I mean a really good fabrication rod. Don't use it in the field too much. For fabrication, stuff like this, it does great. Great rod to use. Look at that. Beautiful. Yes, is this overkill? That's kind of the point. Turn this off for now. Let's stick this in here while it's still hot because, you know, I like burning myself. Tim Taylor. Oh. All right. Now I need a bolt. That will work beautifully, assuming I don't burn the shit out of myself. Let's find a bolt. I have a bunch that will work. Hopefully. Further with the shoulder. Well, there's a stainless one right there. Oh! Is that too big? That is a tad too small, actually. I would like it to be a tad bit bigger, kind of like this one. This one. Yeah, that fits nice. All right. Now what I'm going to do, that said bar. Take that bar, use my tap and die set. Now I am going to take a guesstimate as to what this is. What you can do with the tap and die set is take a guess, take your tap and die, grab one, and if these threads match, then it's the right size. This one doesn't match. This one, my most common one that I use, I think we have a winner. Perfect match right there. The other thing you can do too is you can take, if you have them, not every set has these, but you can take these and take these taps, take the die, and you can see if it threads on. If it threads on nice and tight like this, then you're good. Problem is with that is that if you have a nice protective coating on this, this will shave the coating off, so you gotta be careful. But I got that. So 3/8. 3/8 tap. Bullet hole size, I gotta find that. Hold please. 3/8 16, yeah. Tap size. 5/16, that's easy. Matter of fact, it's probably the most common drill bit that I use. That's 5/64. That's not going to work at all. I have a 5/16 in here somewhere. Oh, right there. 5/16. So I can take this stuff, put this off to the side, where I remember where it is because my bench is a mess. Grab my bar with the flat spot and my drill. Now I had a drill press. I still have a drill press. Somebody's borrowing it. School was borrowing it. So, and I was gonna bring it back before Christmas break, but, well, I didn't. But I have a battery drill over here. If not, I can watch it one too. Somebody to find out what mine is. Anyways, put a little tap hole right center. Starting your lube. And let's burn the bit up because, you know, the only thing I don't like about this following thing is that it doesn't always follow me too well. Let's go over here. When you're doing drills like this and thick material, especially steel, take your time and put some oil in it every once in a while. So I don't know if you can tell or not, but the oil that I'm putting in here is boiling. So I'm gonna ruin this bit, but that's okay. This was a spare bit. Almost there. That's hot. I don't think I need to tell you that. Beautiful. Put my wife's drill back. Splendid. Where did my drill go? Thought I had, you know what? Not in the mood. Anyways, so now I've got my pilot hole drilled. I can take my tap and die set. This is an old Irwin set. This is when Irwin was good. I use the same cutting oil and cut my threads in there. Okay. Thread this, oil this up really good. Every time you do about half a turn, you should always turn it back another half a turn to a turn to break off the pieces that break off the shavings. That way you don't get all clogged up and then you ruin your threads. real, my friends. Beautiful. Look how easy that was. See, I could have done this the whole time the first time. Anyways. Is this the most ideal circumstance? No, I should have a grease bearing in here. It should be sealed, all that fun stuff. I should be using what do you want to call it? An end link of some sort, but this is backyard mechanic type stuff, man. Backyard mechanic type shit. That's not where that goes. Whatever. Anyways. There we go. Tapped hole. Boop. You see the threads? Yeah. You can't see the threads in there. I got a better camera over here. I'm working on a mower. Better yet, a mower with front suspension on it. It's gonna be a fast mower. Anyways, the last thing you should do is not lose your bolt, like I did. There it is. But before you thread anything together, make sure it threads into your threads. Oh, yeah, man. Now, I've got that shoulder on there. The size of that with the shoulder is not enough. Quick fix would be to use washers. Now, see, I'm not the type of person that usually just slams a bunch of washers on a bolt to make it work. But yes, I am. I'm not gonna say I recommend it. Of course, I only recommend it if I have any. Size washers are those. Those are the wrong size washers. What else I got going on in here? Yeah, that'll work. What else I got going on in here? Oh, wait a second here. That's even better. I have a sleeve. I don't recommend doing it, but I'm doing it. Where's the stainless washer at? Here's one. So, now, if my calculations are correct, and, you know, not always correct. Down here. Hi. I should be able to slam this thing home just like that. Get in there. Why does it feel stuck? What's stuck? Oh. Well, I do that. Gosh dang it. I foresee an issue here that I was not expecting. That's in the way. got DWI. What the fuck? Fine. Alright, well, I'll save that. Guess I didn't think about that part, did I? Huh, alright. That's in there. Now, look like this. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. It gets bound up right there. Well, I can fix that with a little bit of a... Alright, that's not a big deal. I ain't gonna worry about that. Anyways, it looks like my little quick fix-it idea here is actually gonna work better than I thought. But anyways, let's get that out of the way. Alright, I gotta fix my other problem over here. Hello. Oh, well, I actually, heard and Don, I already solved that problem. Thankfully. What I gotta do is get some more material out of the way. No, I like how, I need it to actually sit up a little bit. I understand what you're saying now. That makes sense. That's a really good idea. I'm gonna stick with this. But I understand what you're saying. That makes sense. Anyways. That's all it. Anyways. Alright. Next problem. I gotta get, I'll show you. I need a socket. A socket. Where? What the fuck? You know what? Fuck you too. I don't know if I have that size. I do, actually. It's cold here, man. What am I doing up at 10:30 at night, sitting here in a cold ass garage, trying to put a tractor together so I can drive it in the snow? Well, I guess that actually answers all the questions. So, in order for this steering to work, I had this kind of steering pitman arm here that the other pitman arm has a length to go to the pitman arm. It'll make sense. Just follow me here. Don't worry. It'll make sense when you see it. Hey, do you subscribe to my membership program yet? Do you want to learn how to weld? 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 Well, then subscribe to my membership program for $10 a month and I will teach you. It'll teach you how to make weird stuff like this. Become a member, $10 a month. We can do welding together at 9 o'clock at night in our garages or basements or whatever. It's a whole community. We're gonna talk to each other, share ideas. I teach you something, you teach me something. Hopefully I teach you lots of things. Teach you how to be a good welder in the garage. Not really to take place at welding school. If you're gonna be a career welder, go to welding school. But if you wanna learn to do it for hobbies, subscribe to the channel. January 10th, 9 p.m. Eastern Time is the first night. Might want to think about it. It's a good Christmas gift if anybody got a welder for Christmas and they're trying to understand how to use it, or, you know, one thing I come across is I've got two different types of people that I come across. There's multiple types, but these are the two that really stick out. One of them is, I got a welder, and I don't know how to use it. I'm gonna figure it out. And I got others that, I'll press for over 20 years and this and that, and I'll figure it out, and they don't have a clue as to what they're looking at. I'm not making fun of you. I'm just saying, I could give you that head start into your garage hobby welding career, whether you're retired or you just want to pick up a new hobby, or your wife wants you to read a book. Instead of read a book, you get to talk to me or weld with me. And it's not just, me sitting up here saying, use a 6-10 rod for this, use 70-18 rod for that. No, I'm going to show you examples. Not only am I going to show you examples, but you'll be able to be part of it. I'm going to work on it to where we all get on a live together. Yes, I get to see your welds as you're doing it. I'm going to be a virtual welding instructor. I already am a personal I'm already a real welding instructor at a real school. Why can't I make my own virtual school? Because then you don't have to spend thousands of dollars going to welding school just because you want to weld in your own garage. Like I said, if you're looking to become a professional welder as a career, my program will definitely help you, but it's not going to make you a career welder. You have to go to school with instruction in person for something like that. And yes, I am saying that because I am a professional welding instructor. But anyways, this is the arm. So that little bar that I made is going to go from the pitman arm on the tractor to the pitman arm here. This is going to spin, and the idea was it's going to turn the tie rods in order to make it turn the wheels, but I made it wrong. Yep, I did. This is actually supposed to be straight out, and this is supposed to be one pitman movement here. So I got to cut this and spin it. Hopefully I can do it without ruining this bearing. Oh yeah, we'll be fine. Maybe. Over here. That went well. So yes, I need to cut this, weld it so it's like that and straight out like that. But I need to make a new bar because this is too small, and yeah. Shiitake. Oh, you ass. Whee. Look at that. All right. I need to save that bearing. You stay in there so I remember where you are, because this place is a mess. This is a disaster. I'm gonna go over here. This is also some of the stuff we get to do at the welding, in the live welding school that I'm doing. Look at that, bending coupons. All right, I have that. I need to drill a 1/2 inch hole. Well, really a 9/16 hole. Do I have a 9/16 bit? Of course I got a 9/16 bit. Why wouldn't I? That's not a 9/16 bit. Oh, my math. Oh no. My brain hurts from mathing. That's not 9/16. Well, fuck it, that'll work. I have a set of drill bits. I just don't know where they are. I need to pile a bit. Oh, got it. Got it. See how sharp this bit is. Oh, it's already squealing at me, so not very. Good, I'm not missing much then. Here we go. It's not a 1/2 inch hole. And you cut this one down too. A 1/2 inch hole right through here. Well, whatever size drill bit hole, like 13 30-seconds hole. Basically, I'm going to do a plug weld. Watch this. If you ever want to see somebody rip up drill bits faster than you can buy them, come talk to me. Let's squeal like a pig. Got him. Go put my wife's drill back again. Stop following me. Miss me? All right. I got myself a hole. I got 2 holes. Remember, this is going to be where my pitman arm goes on the bottom side. This is going to be on the top side. And it's going to go like that. And it's going to spin together. And it's spin together like this. And I'll be able to turn the wheels and everything will all be pretty. Okay? Okay. All right. But before I do that, I need my thing. That. I don't need that. I need this. Yes, I understand I can use a tape measure, but I like these better because I'm an old man. go with an 1 3/4. I need an 1 3/4 off of my bar there. You gonna follow me or what? There we go. 1 3/4. Cut an 1 3/4. Hello? 1 3/4. Right there. You feel me? Don't feel me. That's just weird. But I'll be able to put this piece in there like that, and I can fill that hole with weld metal. Isn't that smart? That way I don't ruin that bearing. With any luck. So, I'm gonna put this in my vise. I'm gonna use my flux core. I'm gonna use my gasless flux core wire because I don't feel like using any of my gas because that's subbed out for a different project. Okay, and I'm gonna flux core the living poop out of this thing. Not really, I'm gonna be nice to it. But you get the idea. Let's just stick that right on there, why don't we? We'll tack with that. Make sure it's somewhat up and down. I'm not looking for perfection here. This is yeah, it's good. Let's let her rip here, Chip. Now, the thing is about filling a plug hole with anything that produces slag is that you're going to get slag in there at the same time as filler metal, so you have to be very careful not to get slag all around where you're trying to weld. So ideally, you want to do a pass around the edges real quick, and then you just fill the whole thing up and, you know, pray to God you don't trap slag. Ideally, you'd want to do this with Tigger Bait, but I don't feel like it. And that there is a pretty healthy weld. I'll take that. Very good there, George. Now the question is, did I get penetration I'm gonna try and break it on purpose. Yeah. If I can bend it, it's a strong enough weld to make. Alright. Anywho, we just gotta cool this weld down now. I don't think I have. Oh, I got a spray bottle. Let it cool down. Because then what I'm gonna do, put my other piece on, and making sure it's going the right way, of course. But I gotta put my bearing in here first, and I don't want to put my bearing on hot metal. So, BRB. I'm back. Did you miss me? I hope not. Now, doing this to a weld, is this dangerous? Yes, you can make a crack. So I don't recommend this on everything. But this is mild steel with a medium, well, probably a lower carbon content in all reality. I don't know what the steel is. Nobody really knows because it's from Home Depot. So, stuff that has a higher carbon content or has a high strength, you wouldn't want to do that to it. But this, still really don't want to do it, but it's fine. Alright, so I need to look at this thing. This is going to be in front. This needs to be over here. I need to grind this down because this is nowhere near square. You can stay over there, sir. You can come with me. Good enough? Alright, so if I got this pointed this way, this has to be this way. So I'm going to put this in like this. That I know that has to be pointed out that way. You see me? Good. Alright, same deal with this piece. Before I do that, I got to put my bearing in here. Carrier bearing. This is going to go in here like that. Wait, what? Is it going to go in there like that? Yeah. Might need a little tap. Okay. Might need a little filing. Where's my filing? What I'm gonna do? Where's my file? I am a mess today. Get out of here. File the edges down a little bit. Ow! Ow! Good enough. That's going to go that way. So let's go this way. It's going to go that way. All right. Ooh, doggy. This, look at a nice pencil glove tab. Bing, 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 bing. This goes in there. Carrier. Nice thing is I can adjust this as needed. Hopefully I don't need to. Before I adjust that, let's move this down so I can put this on. Right? Right. Right. Now we'll get this moving. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. See what type of squareness we're dealing with here, huh? Not even a little bit. Oh, and I broke it. Yeah, it's close. Can't see it from my house. Actually, that's a lie. I kind of can. That made it funny. Turn that wire speed up a little bit. That was cool. A little more reinforcement on that. Yeah, that's, yeah. Let's, yeah. Yay! Don't do that too long, for real. I'm just a little impatient. Come Alright, so that thing should be my pivoting arm. Now what I am going to do is I'm going to have to make sure that I need a hole. God dang it, I should have grabbed my drill press. I don't know why I know why I didn't, because it was raining / snowing the entire week last week, so I couldn't take it home. Believe it or not, I actually care about my equipment. You know, it doesn't always look like it. Alright, so I am going to use should I use one of these clevises? Well, I'm definitely going to use these for my other pitting arms. That's going to go there like that. No, it's not. I have to just put a block of 3/4 inch here, because this has 1 inch. Yep, I'm definitely going to do that. Doesn't take up the space. We'll stick weld that though. Make it look a little prettier. Peekaboo. Alright. So, this is going to have 2 of these. One on each end. It's just going to be like bloop bloop. And yeah. But, or do I do it like that? Oh, there's a thought. Do I have, well, I have these pins, but these pins are not the right size. I can make them the right size. No, don't do that. Well, too bad. Wait, I got a little hammer right here. I'm gonna squeeze them into there. That there's one of the best ideas I've ever had. Right there it is. That's an idea. So, I'll show you what I'm thinking. This piece here, when I spin this center does not spin, which means this sleeve, I should be able to, it's not a bearing, is it? No, it's just a sleeve. I should be able to weld that in there. I have the capabilities, I think. But that means I got to drill 2 holes again and use my wife's drill yet again. Drill 2 holes right on the edge there, clean them up. I think I can do it. I tell you what, I'm up for the challenge. Turn that noisemaker off. That thing is loud sometimes. It is cold in here. Caliper. That goes up here. What the hell are you doing? Caliper. Does it still have a battery? Yes. All right. What size is this little sleeve here? I need to make 7/16 hole. And of course, I don't know where in the hell my drill bits are. That's definitely a 3/8 drill bit right there. It's a paddle bit. That ain't no help. Where did my drill bits go? I thought I had them in here. Let's check. Ah! I'm so smart I put them back. Not where I typically put them anymore. Alright. Problem solved. 7/16 drill bit. Right there, freshly sharpened, which means I need to take another drill bit for, just in case it decides to walk on me. I'm definitely going to do it this way. Light bulb. So far, so good. I am cold out here, God damn it. All right. Hey. Follow me. Follow me. Over here. Damn it. Now, if you want to learn how to weld like how I am, go on my YouTube channel. Go to the memberships. Become a member. For $10 a month, I will teach you how to weld just like this. Matter of fact, you can even get online live with me, show me what you're doing with welding, and I can kind of guide you through it, how to set up a machine, how to use a specific rod type, how to do a specific weld, stuff like that. You get live access to me as a welding instructor, welding inspector, welder of 15 years, and just overall, you know, garage welder person. I'll teach you how to weld. It's a fantastic deal. Ow! Oh, I bent the drill bit already. You ass. Well, that didn't work out too well. Caught an edge and nearly lost it, man. Theoretically, as well, should be good, right? Good enough to hold this thing spinning. We'll see. freshly sharpened. Oh, whoever sharpened these things sucks. Are you kidding me? I want my money back. These are supposed to be like freshly fucking sharpened. This is wild. I think I would have been better off doing it on my grinding wheel. I think that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Follow me. No, don't follow me. I'll bring it over to me. You can grind your own hopefully that's better than what my drill bit sharpener extraordinary. He's not doing it again. I'm gonna kick his ass. I'm angry. He did it for... I'm getting my $40 back. That's bullshit. May have made it worse. Okay, that's a 3/8 bit. That is not a 7/16. All right. Here's my free lesson for you. Don't pay somebody to sharpen your drill bits. Just do it yourself. Chances are you'll end up doing a better job anyways. For example, here's one that I sharpened with a split point. Now granted, I've already got a 3/8 inch hole, so it's probably gonna grab and break my wrist. We'll see. Look at that. almost like I know what I'm doing. Well, see, TV, these drill bits were supposed to be professionally sharpened for 40 bucks. That one, I sharpened myself with a drill bit sharpener. The others, I sent out to have sharpened. And no, he was not Amish. That was probably my first mistake. I should have just went to the Amish guy next door. Wait a second. I gotta go talk to him. Anyways. Alright, so I stepped it up to 15, 30 seconds drill. What the hell's that camera doing? Come here. The superior angle, my understanding, is a split point 125 degree. That's my understanding. I don't know. Anyways. Yeah, you're off. That part's done. I'm done bitching. So, I'm going to cut these edges off. Clean it all up. Where's my die grinder at? Okay, and hopefully, hey, follow me, I'm over here. Hopefully these little things fit in here pretty well. Oh yeah, that actually fits quite nicely right there. Cool. That actually fits in there pretty well. This one fits? Oh, hell yeah. I know what I'm doing. Is this a normal tractor or a racing tractor? You know, that's a really good question. And the way I can answer that is with a simple yes and no. It is a regular lawn tractor with a ATV front end. No, it is not going to race in any competitions, but I am going to race it around my yard. Kinda. So, yes and no? We'll go with that. I don't know. All right. Now, without spinning this, that'll do for cleanup. That'll be the best I can do to get this. I don't know if this has a paint on it or a rust protector or something. Does it have a pulley swap? Yes. I went from a 3-inch pulley to an 8-inch pulley, and if it needs to go faster, I'm gonna make an overdrive gear for it. All right, now we're gonna do something really fancy. Yeah, they did mention that to me. I have a hydrostatic in this mower, and they did tell me that I'll overheat it, but what the hell? It's worth a shot. What's the worst that can happen? I blow it up. It was a free tractor. So if that's the worst that can happen, well then let it happen, goddammit. Now why are you all the way down there? Alright, so I'm gonna have to TIG weld this. I don't really have another option because of how close I have to get to this thing. So I'm going to put these big ass cups away that I've been using for my stainless. And I'm going to take out a medium sized cup because I don't need a big one. My size 12. Do a size 12. I'll tell you what, we'll get rid of all that together. And I'll go to I don't know. Whatever I got in here. How's that? I don't need that. That's a stubby kit. Yeah, we'll go with stubby kit. What the hell? What's the worst I could have to get? We'll go with stubby kit, and I'll go with a small cup. What size is this for? That's 1/8 inch. Holy shit. 16th. I don't have any 4 tungsten. My goodness, do I have any 16th inch collets? Yeah, right there. Okay. Mm, 16th inch tungsten. Yeah, like I said, this is just a project. Worst that can happen is that I blow it up and I have to find a manual gearbox for it. Not a big deal. Got a tiny stubby kit with a size 5 cup. Yo, I am not fixing it. Yeah, yes, I am fixing a tractor. I'm making a steering system for it. Alright. I'm gonna have to take this. Now what I am gonna do is I have some 035 solid wire here that I'm gonna use as filler wire. Because I don't have thin stuff, so. I have no idea how fast it's gonna go. I hope it does 30. That's what I'm hoping for. Will it? No idea. But according to my math, it should. But because the transmission is, for lack of a better word, the wrong one. Well, Yoska, I've already done 15 in it. So. Oh no, I completely understand what you're saying. I understand. And you're probably right. I am probably going to break it. But yes, I have done 15 in it already. And that was just swapping from a 3-inch spool to a 5. And now I went from a 5 to an 8. I tried to do a 12, but the 12 doesn't fit. Now, before I get carried away, this is the filler metal I'm going to use. That will work wonders, my friend. Okay, get in there. Got that. Where are we at as far as amperage? We're gonna have to go all the way down to the number that I probably 40 amps. DC. I need some gas. Turn my gas on. Okay. Take those. Check. Yeah, I've been told all of that. I have been told all of that. So we'll see how it goes. What's the worst that can happen? It don't work and I have to get another one. Boo-hoo. Alright. So I'm gonna use these. I'm gonna tack these in here. Come on. Hey, I got it. Okay, taking my 035 filler metal, and yes, you can use MIG wire as a take filler, as long as it has that R in there. It says ER. Look how smart I am. I feel accomplished already, and I haven't even welded it all completely yet. How does that look? That looks pretty good tack there. It pays to have all of these welding processes, I'll tell you what. Look at that. So that's tacked, okay? That's tacked up. That's how these are gonna work. It's gonna sit in there. This is my arm, and it's gonna go bloop, bloop. How old was I when I started welding? I love that question. Technically speaking, I was 12. But when I started when I was 12, I didn't know what the hell I was doing. It was in school, and I just kind of picked up a MIG welder and was just throwing shit together because my teacher just said, hey, just, you know, with scrap, just have at it. So technically I was 12. I didn't really touch it any more than that until I was about really 18 years old. And I jumped into a mechanical contractor that did pipeline work, and I didn't know my ass from the hole in the ground. So they taught me everything I'd come to know, at least the basics. Then I started teaching myself after so long, which I don't recommend because that was really difficult. That's why I've set up this program, so you can learn how to weld in your own house without having to go to school. Now, if you're going to become a career welder, you should go to school. But yeah. Now, okay, you definitely need more amperage. That is just not enough to penetrate the way I want it to. Let's not overheat that. Still need these to move around a bit. Radio. Getting there though. Whoopsies. That's a hard spot to get right there. What'd you do? How in the hell am I gonna get in there? I need that Blue Demon bendable tungsten that they made. You guys see that stuff? Uh-oh. Oh yeah. Okay. I'm hoping that those welds there will do it, because I cannot get in there very well. I might just go over them again and make them a little bit more beefy. That'll do, I think. That's not an easy weld to make right there. There you go. Yes, this will be the steering system. These are the knuckles that'll go in. I need to finish them, but those are the welds right there. I don't think they're too bad considering how small they are. I'm hoping this is enough reinforcement there. Okay. It's in there. I mean, it's not perfect. But it is in there. Oh no, I'm not going by tutorials. I make them tutorials. Nope, no tutorials here. This is a straight up just trial and error. Now, this actually went pretty well. I like it. I think it'll be okay. The welds right there. Look at that. I think that's going to work. I mean, why wouldn't it work, right? So, I have a little bracket back here. This thing has its own little bracket that'll go in here like this. Okay. This bracket will go in here. Rolled it all right? Yes, I did. This will go here like that. That'll get bolted into the bracket, and then as I move the pitman arm, I like to think I'm smart sometimes. I like to think that. Now, as far as this goes with that, should I just make another hole? Let's get this bolted in. Let's see first. Got a couple of kinks to work out. A lot of today was spent by just trying to figure out what will work and what won't. It looks like I'm thinking that worked pretty well. Let's see, make sure I'm not running into anything here. Oh, you know, will be more than okay. That, it's going to glide right over top of the pitman line. Yeah. That'll be pretty good right there. That, go down. And then I can adjust it as needed. Oh, beautiful. I think I have a plan here. All right, well, that's gonna be it for tonight. To answer your question, yes. I used the frame as a mock-up and made my own frame. And then this front end is off an ATV. So it has front suspension, coils, you know, all the fun stuff. Okay, well, this has been fun. It's time for me to go. Thank you very much for watching. If you guys want to learn how to do projects like this is something that I want to cover in my membership program. Not necessarily building the tractor, but how to weld as far as frames, tube notching, stuff like that. As well as exhaust pie cuts, standard stick welding, MIG welding, TIG welding, flux core, you name it. I want to do it. So, $10 a month, you get to weld with me. I'm going to do it live, and you're going to be able to do it live with me, and I'm going to do it live with you, and we're going to have some fun. So, $10 a month, you're going to get all the content, you're going to get special behind the scenes stuff, you're going to be able to see what I see daily. Okay? Because I don't just do this. I'm a welding inspector, I'm a welding instructor, I do welding on the side, I do a whole bunch of stuff. So you'll get to see a lot of what I do. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching. I'm going to bed. See you later.